皆さんご安全に、やまけいです。ゲーム実況 NBA2K20 試合やっていきたいと思います。前の試合がダメダメやったんで頑張るぞ今回は。
As this one, both teams can give and take punches, and this one I think is going to come down to the wire.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Ian Aldridge, the veteran forward there. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Robinson, and it's Walker in at the two guard. For the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brother, in the backcourt. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Spellman in at the power forward.
まずディフェンスから簡単にやらせないぞこいつには。
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting the season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know it can happen with injuries to a star player, and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times,
like the Pacers with Oladipo, they were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, you see a lot more attention on you, and you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. The league figures you out. A lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Curry outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gay outside.
あーごめん邪魔した。
Over Harris, and the shot is long. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Offensive rebound. Rejected by Harris.
Check on that.
Curry against Rubio. Fade away. Curry can't get it to go.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Che. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Thompson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't.
Maury Spellman. Jacob Evans comes in for Joe Harris. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Then for the Spurs, Miles checked in for Aldridge. Nicholson comes in for Walker. And it's White in for Ricky Rubio. Now, here is Russell. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Detroit.
All around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's White. 9 points last game. 5 on the clock. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Ian Aldridge, the veteran forward pair. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Robinson. And it's Walker in at the 2. From 17 feet out, Robinson pulls it in. Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Timberwolves really had a hard time. He added a few points and a couple of boards as well. He just didn't get to miss shots the way he normally does. very low rebound night for him. Kevin, I expect him to be more aggressive tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And we all know he wants to come out here and move on.
Yeah, and what would really help is if he could come out and get off to a good, quick start here tonight.
Yeah, you wonder if the coach is going to force feed that because the ghosts of the last game are still haunting him. Hopefully he can block out all that noise and distraction and get himself back on track.
And the dunk by Jay.
Really wild to think that there were doubts on Jay's commitment to the game. He's proving himself and proving that he can hoop.
Throw no good for Jay. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Curry. No good off the back of the rim. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have favorite shooters?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession, the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do. Right. Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the three. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player. That's where you can make it happen.
That's it. The three. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
1:11 left in the first half. The 10-footer. Here's Robinson, and Shea throws it down.
A lot of questions about Shea and his effort in college. If he continues to do things like that, that'll go away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah.
Nice is checked in for Shemi Ojeleye. Jacob Evans comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Russell in for Curry. Then for the Spurs, Trey Lyles comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Derek White subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Passes it to Thompson. Over Gay. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Gay outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces D's hand a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
Rudy Gay hits them both. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here is Russell. 13 points in the game. Just 3 on the clock, and it's blocked. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. The one goal they had coming into this game was... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third... Russell, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Spellman at the foresight. Yep, it counts. Nice. And that's now 6 points for Aldridge.
Efficiency with that activity there. Aldridge excels at getting ideal positioning on the offensive glass and then takes care of business.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
The chemistry has been terrific. Offensive execution.
Gay against Harris. And they double up Gay. Rubio taking his time here. And that one is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Harris, bounce pass. Pass to Spellman. Harris up top. From the baseline. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. Outside, Walker. Drills it from outside. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Thompson outside. Jackson the 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 16.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Curry passes to Tice. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Spellman, guarded by Robinson. Robinson pulls it in. Shea's got 11 rebounds in the game. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, it's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Spurs. On the court right now for the Spurs. Shea is out there with Lyons. Then there's Derek White. And it's Nicholson in at the 3. Right side, White. Just 5 on the clock. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way.
And that's Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Spurs leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Robinson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's a tough shot. Takes a bunch of focus to score when you're knocked into like that. Nice job by Shea.
Russell kicks to Robinson.
Double as well.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Robinson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Warriors trail by 17. Outside Russell. There's the pass to Evans. Five on the clock. Robinson pulls it in. Shay's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Top of the key, Lyles. And it's in there.
Oh,
yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Passes it to Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Robinson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Shay's got 6 here in this quarter. Warriors have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. Timeout. Brett, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel?
Take their wares on the road and come home with a victory, but it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Joe Harris is checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Thompson comes in for Jacob Evans. And Curry subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And the dunk by Shea.
Tons of attention on Shea. He's showing us that he can hoop.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Gay. Here's Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Spurs. It's been 10 unanswered points. Shea passes to Rubio. Feeds it to Aldridge. Tipped away.
Don't mind.
Curry against Walker. To the middle. Shoots from 12. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Spurs leading by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robinson.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Hey, watch Ricky, watch Ricky.
And here's Rubio. Gay scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5, and it's Rubio penetrating. The kick out to Walker. Outside Aldridge. Back to Walker. Pass to Shea. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Aldridge down low. Walker the pass to Shea. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this
過去一番で活躍した試合かもしれません。ちょっとこの調子で頑張っていきたいと思います。チームも勝ったんで良かったと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。